Okay, welcome everybody and welcome to our Sky Vision Lounge where we do live trade analysis of the markets. We do for the London session and the New York session. So we do Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So today is the last day for this week that we will do this live analysis. So you're welcome. Thank you for those of us in the in other regions who have woken up so early just to be here. Thank you very much. All right, so let's just go over the basics again, just as a reminder of the things we're looking for. So if price is moving up, we know it will move from a low to a high point, and then it will pull back, then to move up again, and then to pull back, and then to move up. So all we're looking for is we want to see this kind of move first, a push up, then on that pullback, we can enter there, right? And then when it pulls back up again, it breaks structure right there. So we call that a break of structure. Yeah. So once it breaks structure, what happens next? We want to see the price pushes up. Then once it pushes up, we want to see a pullback. As long as this pullback does not break this low where it started from, you will hear me say things like, where is the last opposite candle that that caused price to move, to push up or to move up, or whether it's to move down, whichever the direction is. So you highlight that point or that level, that zone where price started from to push up. So that will be where your line in the sand will be. Yeah. So as long as price does not come back down to break that zone, you are good to go. Okay. So if this market wants to change direction, what is it going to do? It's going to push down again. Yeah. And to break this last zone here. Once it breaks this zone, then it comes back and then gives you a lower low. Let's just mark it there. So it gives you a lower low, and then potentially it gives you this lower high. And then from that lower high, it gives you another lower low down there. Yeah, that is how the market moves. So this is the general framework or terms of reference that we usually have when price is moving. Okay, and it doesn't get any more. This is the basics. Once we can grasp this very well, then we can apply it to the charts and just follow through as the market gives us the setups. Okay. So the other questions that we say we always like to ask is, what did price do overnight? Where is price now? And what must I see price do before I execute a trade? Okay. So let's apply this to our charts. Um, so this is today. What has price done today? So price has pushed up. You see, just ratcheted all the way up, right? Now, from this top here, where will you say, so let me put that, where would you say price started from? It started from this low here. This is the last opposite candle that you have here. Yeah. So you mark this zone. So this one here is the first zone that you mark, right? That is the zone wherein if price, sorry. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Look at me. I've been talking. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right. So what I was saying was that price when price got up here, this was the last opposite candle that pushed price up. Okay. But if we wanted to even be more um strategic or more technical, this would be the last valid range. This was the last break of structure there. Yeah. So ideally, really, to be down there. Yeah. But price has really gone all the way up. Anyway, so we said that when you see price push up, what do you expect next? You expect price to pull back. And has price not pulled back? So can you see that you can just position yourself? So you say that you want to see that pullback, you put your stop loss somewhere below that last zone where it had that break of structure. Yeah. Then you put your stop loss there, and then you expect price to then push back up. But what has price done here? It has just gone sideways for a long time. It keeps coming down here, and then once it gets down here, those who are buying will push it back up. Once it gets down there, those who are buying will push it back up. Yeah. And then you see that okay, so I said that until price breaks below and closes below here, if it does that, then I'll look for potential for it to pull back and then come further down here. Okay, so right now it's just moving sideways. We want to see what price will do. Potentially, we'll see if it will come up, back up to this zone here and then continue going up. Okay, so right now there's really nothing to do. You're just watching. We've been in this down move here. That's this pullback here. So you're in the pullback, and then it's now pushing back up. Could one have put a buy somewhere here, expecting that you push up? Definitely, you can do that. You are working in anticipation that price will pull back and then go back up. Yeah, that is all part of this kind of setup here. Okay. All right. So let's look at the next pair. Oh, wow. Look at this. This man is just going sideways. There's really nothing here. No. I've been doing some back testing, and um, price has just been going sideways for a while now. In fact, it's I've had to take some trades on a lower time frame, right? But let's just see, what did price do overnight? Okay, so price has pushed up from here, pushed up, came all the way down, pushed up again, came down, pushed up. Now it's coming down. So you can see how it's just going sideways. So there's really nothing much here, except to say, okay, let's see if we break above here and then go up. Or if you go to a lower time frame, then you can see some nice break of structures, and then you can take some trades, right? But right here, right now, on this 30-minute chart, it's just sideways. There's no clear direction. There's no clear trend. Okay. Let's look at Euro Yen. Euro Yen too has a similar thing. It's just going sideways. This was the low, and this is the high now. Yeah, it's just going sideways. And the potential will be for it to break this zone. If it can break below and close below, then there could be an opportunity to sell it down to that zone, and then potentially maybe even lower, maybe come to these lows here. Yeah. So there is that potential there. Pound Aussie. Okay, so Pound Aussie is moving. This one has been a bit better. So it pushes, it pushed up, pulled back, pushed up again. So can you see how that pattern, that framework is happening? It pushes up. What does it do next? It pulls back. It does not break that last zone where that push started from to push up. It comes back down, then it goes up again, comes back up to this level here, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Now it looks like it wants to potentially change direction. I'll just take this one here as the last level. So this would be my line in the sand here. Yeah. So I'll see if price. Well, actually, technically, if you look at our strict rules, this is actually a break of structure. This one here, because you have your opposite candle and your pullback candle there. So that is a valid break of structure there. Yeah. So actually, it has changed direction once we got this close. If this man here closes bearish, we have 80 more minutes on this. So if it closes bearish, then that is a nice break of structure, and you potentially look for price to pull back, and then you can move into that zone there. So I'll actually look at this and see if that will happen. But if not, we may just see price push all the way up again and then continue upwards like that, because sometimes it will do that. Yeah, let me see. I think that happened to me. Which day was that? Yeah, it was here. Okay, I took a rejection candle. I took this rejection candle, this sell here. So I put my stop loss just somewhere above here. And then what did price do? Price then pushed all the way up to this top, stopped me out. Then eventually we got this nice rejection candle there. Yeah. And then what happened? It went all the way down. Okay. But unfortunately, I was not at my chart when this happened. Yeah. Well, I came back to the chart after this, when this candle here was just closing. Right. So what did we expect next? See, look at what happened here now. So we expected a pullback, and then for price to come back down. Since it has changed direction, we expect it to come back down here. But you can see all these rejection candles. Look at this. Let me remove this one here. So look at this. So even though you have a setup, so you have a valid break of structures here to the downside, that does not guarantee that price will actually follow through. It just tells you that, yes, I have a break of structure, but I may decide not to go through. So you have to always watch your markets to see what the market is doing. Look at this here. It gives you a heads up. This is an indecision candle. Look at up here again, down here rather, another indecision candle. This one, another indecision candle. So it's showing you that perhaps I'm not really ready to go down. Okay, and then you can adjust yourself. So if you entered for a sell somewhere around here, you can either decide that, okay, I'll leave it, or I'll leave it for price to move down here. But if it does not do that, then I'll just take the stop loss, and that's okay. Yeah. Or you then take the rejection candle setups. Once it gives you those rejection candle setups, you take that setup and then you take it in the other opposite direction. Yeah. So let's just see what happens here. Oh, where are we? Oh, let me just use the arrow here. Okay, so this one is almost closing here. Okay, let's see if we can take one more. Oh, okay, Euro USD. What is Euro USD doing? This one is just it's just going sideways too. There's not much here. Nothing much here. I can't see a nice trend. So it just pushed up, came back down, pushed up again, and it's just been going sideways. So nothing here, nothing here. I don't like that price action. Here as well, something similar. I pushed up, came down, then did this. So is it going to break to the top, or is it going to break to the lows? There's no clear direction here. Let's see the last one. Okay, this one seems, is it? Well, there is some, it looks like it's doing something like that. Yeah, going sluggishly moving up. Yeah, so it's pushed all the way up, came back down. But on this break of structures here, is also done a market structure shift there, right? So there's a potential it may actually push up. Yeah, so, but it's not so clear. I think the one I may go for is just the pound Aussie. Let's see what pound Aussie does. Okay, beautiful. Do we have any questions? Let me check the chat. Okay, no questions there. Wonderful. So we'll be back next week, Monday, by God's grace, London session and New York session. Do have a wonderful day and a very good weekend ahead. Oh, did I see a question there? Okay, no. All right. Thank you.